So how does all of this tie into LBSC 670 anyway? Why is this a library science topic or an information studies topic? Well, as we learned in session 1, the iSchool curriculum is about exploring various aspects of the intersection of people, information, and systems. Ultimately, we hope that through your education in the iSchool, you will emerge as an information professional or scholar who understands how to use systems to help people connect with information. All three of these components have their own nuances and complexities. So once you get through the core, or the core curriculum, you'll go into more specialized courses and that will allow you to dive more deeply into one or two of these components. Database design is a 670 topic, focuses more on systems and information, with the people component there in the background. It's in the background, but it is there. Clearly, databases are very system oriented. There is a certain logic and set of rules required to construct databases and retrieve information from them. These formal structures are the relational model, and SQL as a language is a logical system. So, given the fact that database systems work within these formal structures, we have to think about the information in a way that we can use the formal structures to express meaningful aspects of the information space. If you're constructing a database of a small library's inventory or the records management environment of a corporation, you need to identify what the entities, attributes, and relationships are that describe the resources under your purview. Not only do you have to describe the resources, you have to describe them within the confines of the logical structures of the database world. And you have to describe them in a way that will allow your users or clients to recognize, retrieve, and organize resources according to their needs. As we learned about relevance criteria, there is a correspondence between the nature of people's information needs and the attributes they are looking for in the information resources that will satisfy those needs. As you'll see in the coming weeks, the remainder of 670 will look at other ways of describing information resources, but it's just different versions of the same story we've seen here. There will be certain procedural and logical structures, such as languages like XML and RDF, as well as the tools like Library of Congress classification system, the ERIC thesaurus, or the Dewey Decimal Classification. And these structures give us a logical framework within which um, we try to describe information resources in a way that meets the needs of the organizations in which we work. So there's your big picture, like sort of bringing the database stuff into 670 and situating it in the iSchool curriculum. Okay, so the next step will be for you to review the examples and the query examples document that's posted in Canvas. And by the by the stroke of midnight this coming Thursday night, or by 11:59 this Thursday night, March 14th, I would like for you to try a query and email it to me. And like I said in the session instructions, I'm going to take everybody's queries, and some will be great, and I'll post those, and some will be not so great, and I'll post those with some feedback and corrections. Normally, we would do this interactively on the chalkboard, but since I'm on maternity leave, this is how we're going to do it. So I will look at your attempts at queries. I'm not going to post feedback on every single one, but I'll take the ones that illustrate mistakes that I think are teachable moments for the class. And I'll post those with feedback on Canvas so you can see more and more examples of how SQL Query works. As always, please feel free to open discussions in the Canvas discussion boards if you want some public Q&A, or send me questions by email if you want some one-on-one help with anything related to the database unit or anything else in 670. And then the week after spring break, we'll get into XML and the semantic web. So be sure you do the reading in advance and see the right reading guidelines to help you get through that. Y'all have a great spring break.